much left to say. Wanna get to know you in every kind of way. But you're speaking in tongues. You take the breath from my lungs. I should be shaking in fear, but instead I just want you here. Screaming at you, but it's like screaming at a wall. My words get lost in translation. Can you feel my frustration? I'm just trying to break through, but you make it hard when you act how you do. 'Cause you speak it in tongues. You take the breath from my lungs. It should be shaking in fear, but instead I just want you here. Screaming at you, but it's like screaming at a wall. My words get lost in translation. Can you feel my frustration?
Okay, this should work better. Bloody Discord, I mean, bloody hell, this Streamlabs can't even hear me. Let me just repeat this again. Hey yo friends, what's up your life? Silent my man in the house. Let's go babe. Hey, thank you for telling me. I was talking to myself. Like, what am I doing? Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Yo, by the way guys, friends, we got a special guest who's gonna join us today. We got Dixie Ragez that's gonna join us. If you guys don't know who Dixie is, Dixie, he's a partner on Facebook, streams with a mask. He's a hacker cheater. We're gonna do an interview with a hacker cheater today. Gonna be really cool. Gonna ask him questions about, yeah, just really cool questions about, you know, about just the process of things. More like the backside, not about, oh, you cheat, this and that. I'm not going to judge anybody what they do. It's entirely up to them. You know, when you see a cheater, I leave a game. Most people don't. But yeah, I want to know about the process You know, few things I want to ask, and also about the banning process when they get banned. What happens then with the accounts and that specific side of things? I've been really curious. I want to find out. So yeah, we're gonna do the interview today, by the way, friends, which should be really cool. So we got Dixie Ragez gonna join us. So what we're gonna do is we will actually tune in into his Discord. He's most likely gonna be streaming, playing games. So what it means is I'm gonna be watching him, probably share his Facebook of him, and then what we're gonna do is just ask him questions. I'm gonna kill myself at the start, so I'm not gonna be gaining anything from it, and then just gonna finish the interview off, because I know a lot of people always wanted to know is what happens with certain things when they get banned and will things change, and I'm curious as well, you know, just certain things. And you know, I'm not going to judge people what they do, and you know, everybody has done some stuff in life, but I'm just curious what people think, if people, you know, benefit from it in certain ways. So yeah, it'll be really cool. So we're gonna wait for him to jump on, and otherwise, apart from that, we're gonna play some Warzone. So it's gonna be Warzone with Phil, Salma, which should be pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna join his Discord, by the way, and we're gonna get onto it. So let me just join him. Okay, so he just said to give him a bit of time, so the hacks are not visible on Discord. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So he's just getting everything set up. He's gonna stream it on Discord, not Facebook. Alright, cool. No rush here. Yeah, so this should be pretty cool. Hey, we got about 20 people watching, so it should be interesting. We're gonna just yeah, I'm gonna share it on, yeah, a few more friends always had questions about what happens with accounts, and guys, you'd be surprised. I never knew that these guys buy accounts, Activision Battle.net accounts, for like 5-10 cents an account. So if you ever wondered what happened to your hacked account, it's probably ended up on one of those Discords. And I think they got about just under 100 members in this Discord, which is cheaters, hackers, and everything. So this is where they come and pretty much share all their ideas and get into the zone. So hopefully, eventually down the track in future, you know, Warzone, I don't know if they ever will. Raven Software, Triage, Activision gonna bring out different methods of anti-cheat systems. But even if there's always ways to exploit things, so that's gonna be just interesting to see how that happens. So just gonna pause the music for now, and we'll just wait for Dixie to set up. Okay, here we go. No.
Oh.
Hey, what's going on,
What's
Dixie?
happening, man? Oh, I've got to mute your stream. Oh, I've got your stream open.
Hey, all good, bro. Take your time, no rush. What time is it there where you are?
It's 10 past 11 a.m.
Oh, that's not too bad.
NDI.
Hey, thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview you. While we watch you play, I can join you. I don't have to. I can also just watch you play on Discord and just ask you questions.
Yeah, man.
And just, you know, I am not going to judge you in any way, any shape or form. It's more about kind of educational things about the background of things, like the questions I have on my mind, and many people do, is about the process, what happens when people get banned, what happens then, you know, time frames, and
banning's quite a funny one. I've only ever been hit by, I think, about two ban waves.
Okay.
In the whole of Warzone from day one. The whole of Warzone.
From day one.
from day one, the whole of Warzone. I've used multiple different providers. I've never ever really been off for very long at all.
Wow.
Which is, yeah, it's quite shocking.
Wow. So must be good software when you think about it. So whoever is making it is probably putting some really good coding into it.
Yeah, so there's different ways. So I don't want to say names of companies or providers.
Sure.
So there's one that will it'll disable all the wall hacks when it detects that Blizzard, Activision, Ravensoft take a screenshot of your game.
Yeah.
So it'll disable everything. There's one that doesn't do that, but doesn't get detected.
Interesting. Wow.
So there's multiple ways that people are trying to. I'm just trying to make this so you don't get banned from Twitch. So yeah, there's multiple ways that people are trying to bypass it.
Definitely.
But in terms of bans, like I said, I've been hit by the ban wave twice. I've been hardware ID banned twice. But people run spoofers. Change a bit of hardware and you'll get on hardware ID banned. Or if you leave it long enough, you'll get on hardware ID banned.
Oh, interesting. What do you think with the time frame
Okay.
on getting hardware unbanned? How long did that take?
How long? So when was the last ban wave that we got hit by? I don't even think it's that long. Maybe it's under 3 months. Under 3 months. Now that doesn't seem a long time, but that is quite a long time. It's a long time, but you've got Activision saying we've stopped these people playing the game completely from their computers, but in reality you haven't, because you've just unbanned them.
Exactly, and that's something that I've always been curious about. I've had somebody else come on my stream, and he told me he's been cheating for months, and then he got banned, but then he got unbanned 2 weeks later, and he's like, "Well, I'm on it again." So, like, what's really going on with
But
the
I
whole
mean,
process?
okay, so you mentioned accounts and people getting hacked accounts and things like that. Now, I buy
Yeah.
accounts from my guy who has them all ready for me. I just log into an account with an email address he's provided. They all use disposable email addresses.
Yeah.
So, we literally just log into an account. I pay a little bit more than what you said, but I pay $1 per account.
Wow, awesome. Is it
Which,
for Battle.net or Activision?
it's both.
All right.
Okay,
Interesting.
so it's a real Call of Duty account with a phone verified Battle.net account on it.
Wow. Okay.
So,
How many do you usually
um,
get?
so I don't. So in a day, I probably can use an account or two. Depends on. I mean, I work.
Yeah.
I work for a living. So when I come home from work, now I work long hours. I'm a delivery driver.
Yeah.
So make of that what you will. I work up to 15 hours a day. So when I come home, I don't always stream. There's
Yeah.
some days that I do miss, but I will stream after work, and just play the game. Like you've mentioned, there's people in the Discord that do the same, and there's quite a few people in the Discord that do the same.
Yeah.
So, we just
Interesting.
play together.
Yeah, so how long have you been playing games in general? And what kind of made you decide I'm just gonna have some more fun, just gonna have some, cheats, hacks, and just gonna go with it? Like, what made you decide to do that?
You know what it was? I used to play on Xbox, believe it or not. I used to play on Xbox. I didn't always cheat. And when it was more prominent that cheaters were around in Call of Duty. Now, I used to play Counter-Strike Source as well, 1.6.
Hey,
So
1.6.
1.6 with the OpenGL hacks. you could
Yeah.
never be detected, and like, mate,
Good old days.
that's probably where it started from. But yeah, I mean, for me, I'm just gonna share what I'm gonna do. Just gonna open Expert instead.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, when cheaters became, quite obvious, then that's more when I was like, this isn't fun for me.
Yep, yep.
I need to do something about it. So I did. Um, I found ways and found a website, come across it. It was great. Never got banned in bloody ages.
Yeah, so
Um,
how long has it been since Warzone has been now? It's like almost 2 years, isn't it? Has it been at least a
um,
year and a half? I mean, it's
yeah,
something like
I mean,
that.
somebody was having a discussion in my stream last night about how long it was out. They think it was about a year or so,
Yeah. And
off the top of my head.
they are apparently having all these wave bans, but people are still telling me they're coming across the same cheaters over and over again, which is kind of interesting. So I wonder what are they banning, or there must be those, like you said, those some sort of hacks or cheats that people are using, which are just easily to be detected, or people just abuse them in a way where everybody reports those people.
Well, so I make it very obvious.
Hey, Chaka, how are you, my man?
What I do.
We're doing an
I don't
interview.
hide it. I mean, I don't. You've seen my game. I
What's up,
played with
Mr. Pete?
an
How are you?
Australian, and we was like, oh, let's just have a little bit of fun. See who's on Twitch. Go and see if we can like join their game. And we come across yourself and Salma.
Yeah, yeah, I
Um,
know.
and my teammate lagged out. Screen two. Okay, so my teammate lagged out, and I just thought I'm just gonna carry on playing. Like I was watching a stream anyway, so I knew what was happening. Projector screen. So I've gone off track now. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, now let me
You
watch your
can't see.
stream. Let me see if I can see your
I mean,
stream. And do you mind if I share the Discord? Is it okay if I put it? I'm kind of like create
yeah,
a Twitch link so people can see as well. Everybody can have a quick look. I can just add like a capture.
yeah. No worries.
Okay. Thank you. All right, let's put this down here. Okay, where do I find? Just going to select it quickly. Scene. Let's have a look. And how long have you been into? So you've been in gaming since 1.6. How long has it been now? That's
Oh,
10 years
I
plus.
can't even remember. I mean, it was more than 10 years. I mean, I'm 30.
Yeah.
So I think I got a PC when I was about 11 years old.
All right.
I started playing Counter-Strike on a really, really bad computer. If you remember the processors that slotted into the motherboard, the Pentium 2s. Um,
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
that's what I started on was a PC like that. And it was really bad. So look, this is an account that I've bought. I've literally just logged into it. As you can see.
Okay. So I'm just going to.
So this account is very basic. This is 0 kills on Warzone, 6 deaths. Was a multiplayer player.
Okay, just gonna have a quick look at Discord. So let me just have a look. Oh, yep. Okay, I see it. Still trying to figure out this capture in Streamlabs. Where's the desktop?
Oh, okay.
Once I'm just trying to find the. So we got the browser source, but we want the desktop capture. Where is the desktop? So it's taking a little bit longer to just window capture. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so this is gonna be...
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, Streamlabs is not the easiest to be used for some reason. It just takes a little bit longer. Okay, now we got this. We got this. Okay, we're almost there. Here we go. There we go. We got it. I knew we can do this. Let me just share this now on here. All right, guys. So you can see now the disc. This is the side on here. I'm gonna make.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm going to make myself smaller. Gonna make you bigger and just going to put myself over your camera. Let me just have a look. Okay, and wait, why didn't they go back on there again? This is number 2. Okay, that's the one.
Oh, that is gone.
Okay, there we go. So this is mine. Going to make yours full screen. That's all good. And now I'm gonna drag mine across. Okay, we got it. All right, now that's much better. Now we can see Discord, so that's all good. We are good. All right, thank you for the patience. We had some technical difficulties, but we are back. Why do this shit
Back in
like that?
business.
Fuck. People find it fun. It's not about the win, it's about the fun. Yeah, that's exactly right, Pistol Pete. Some people find it fun. All right, so guys, whoever's just joined the stream, we got this Dixie Ragez. Dixie, are you a partner on Facebook or?
I'm just a level up, so
Level
obviously
up.
people can support me. I've got a support badge, so you can subscribe to me as such.
Yeah, so you've got
it says
about.
stars,
Yes, you got roughly around 9,370 people following, just around 5,054 people liking it. So quite a lot of people.
yeah,
Yeah, that's very interesting.
yeah. I mean, I speak to another guy that does
Yeah.
what I did or do,
Yeah.
who was a partner. He got partner for I think about 6 hours,
Yeah.
and then Facebook shut him down. So obviously, I won't be
Yeah.
going for partner because you're a bit more blatant. And,
Right, right. So do you think
but-
you can do it while you level up? You can still kind of go on and stream
I
and
think
have
Facebook,
fun?
like, yeah, because Twitch are very, Twitch is very, they ban people from tournaments for, not having natural movement. But, people on Facebook don't really get banned for that.
Look at it, lock on. Oh, look at those lock-ons.
No lock.
There was no lock.
Literally, what? No. So what? If you watch, there'll be. I'll try and get into a game. And,
All right.
there's no lock.
And we got Summer Slay Dixie's live. By the way, guys, we're interviewing Dixie Ragez, whoever has just joined. So we're gonna
So
see
now
a demonstration.
A bit more advanced.
Oh, advanced. Oh,
They're a bit
interesting.
more advanced.
Hey, advanced as in
Yeah.
the hit markers don't go straight to the head. They kind of soft, go around the neck, chest, or how advanced are
They've
they?
got GPS satellite, let's say.
Oh, okay. Now this is interesting. GPS satellite. Please explain, Dixie. Now this is getting very interesting.
You don't. So in that pre-game lobby, I was shooting people that wasn't like visible to me.
Oh,
You know, I wasn't aiming at them. They could have been behind me, above me.
Interesting. Okay, so you can pretty much shoot like what, a meter or something away, or a couple of meters away, and it's still gonna hit them. Or is that what you mean?
So if there's somebody that is visible as such to me,
Yeah.
but I'm not looking at them, I can still hit them.
So it doesn't matter where you shoot.
I'm Dixie.
Yes, Dark B.
Put your FOV all the way up.
Hi, Doug P. How are you?
Not yet,
Yeah,
not
nice,
yet.
bro.
We need to get some stuff going.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting, guys. Did you hear about that GPS satellite? So if it can just take shots, if you're not there, it's just gonna hit no matter what. let's have a look at this. So, by the way, he's only been banned a couple of times as well. So the whole process with Activision and the way it works doesn't seem to be the best overall.
Hey, Dixie, have you been experiencing frame drops lately?
I haven't, but
So we just joined Dixie's Discord, by the way, guys.
He's got a riot shield over there.
And yeah, they buy accounts for about $1, which is pretty much your full Battle.net account, which people can use.
Been experiencing them, hey.
And he also mentioned before he's only had a ban twice since WARZONE has come out. So, and yeah, the cheats are very, very smart these days. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Interesting. So with that wall there, so you pretty much just aim and shot and it just hit him.
Yeah. So as long as so they try and make it so it looks a bit more legit. So this guy here, if I'm aiming next to him, you know, I can shoot him, but it doesn't look like it locks on.
Yeah. That's right. It's hard to tell because some of the really good players, they pretty much look like they got aim, but you can't really tell.
Yeah.
It's explainable.
Just a really bad gun.
and
Yeah,
I guess
it really sucks with the RPD.
and I guess with the way that it works as well, is it kind of like a 80-100% headshot rate, or does it kind of alternate between neck and chest?
No, so I've got it on a
Yeah.
setting
Damn,
where
Pistol Pete.
if the head's not visible, it will aim at other body parts. But oh shit,
Okay.
You're a bot, Dixie.
I'm a bot. So
Damn,
even cheaters
Dixie,
die,
what
you know
happened?
I mean?
Dixie, what happened? Even hackers and
Well, I mean-
cheaters die.
Exactly. But let me show you a different one as well. I don't
Sure.
think you've probably seen this one before. Let me just. It's difficult because
Very interesting, guys.
I like the looks of that account. I want that account. I want
1 second.
multiplayer kills 3. Ah! Yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking take that account.
Where's that? Okay.
Okay, we're going back in, guys. Back in the war
Dixie,
zone.
I've got like nearly 300 Blizzard accounts. Activision accounts.
So yeah,
1 second.
so Dixie, so you've been banned twice since Warzone has come out.
Yeah.
And I guess with the hardware ban, how was that? Was it a specific hardware? How did you know that you've been hardware banned, and what sort of hardware it was?
So I think people just speculate. Obviously, nobody knows, but I mean, you know, motherboards are fairly cheap. Replace a motherboard, and it's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never changed my graphics card. Graphics cards are fairly expensive. CPU,
right.
I've changed CPU to check. It wasn't the CPU, so we can only assume it's motherboard, MAC address. Spoofers, they changed that sort of information, like your BIOS version.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the majority of hardware bans are like hard drives, SSDs, and VMAs.
Yeah, I mean, I've never
Right.
changed my hard drive. You know, I've
Okay.
never changed that. And I'm not hardware ID banned.
Yeah.
But like I say, people get on hardware ID banned, or so it seems.
Yeah.
So it's
I guess when you think about it, you're having all the fun. If you got a job, if you get caught twice a year, it's not really a major expense to replace those anyway.
But the expense isn't that much anyway, because people, you know, have spoofers and things like that. So, you know, it's people charge. I think it's about $30 a month for a spoofer.
Okay.
You know, so it's not much. If I've got people on Facebook supporting me, or they like watching people like me, and they send stars, then obviously the cost isn't even there anymore because, you know, people are paying. I mean, I don't make a lot of money from
Yeah.
Facebook, but I've made a fair amount.
Make enough to cover it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there is people. Have you ever had people offering you money to play with you to get them wins?
I'm not gonna lie. I played with people yesterday. Somebody sent me. It was approximately $70 to play with me.
Yeah.
He
Fuck,
does
I'm
this
in the
very
wrong business.
regularly. You know, it's not. But if you look on the screen, you can see this is another sort of.
Yeah, the map hack, radar hack, map hack,
Yeah.
or
It's constant UAV, constant. So even like I don't even need, you know,
yeah.
very much. I can
Oh,
see
look
he's
at
on
those
the roof
movements.
or
Look
somewhere.
at those. You can actually see exactly which way they move as well. That's some 10 advanced UAVs in one.
No, so
And with
the
that-
arrow.
Hey,
from what I
buddies,
can
I'm good,
see,
bro.
Isn't correct.
we are
So if I'm
interviewing
looking this way, he's
Dixie
looking
Ragez.
that way apparently, but he's actually coming towards me just now. But the minimap says he's not. He's not looking at me.
Oh,
But
yes,
he's
yes.
definitely running here.
He's
So,
a hacker,
you know, it is a
hacker
little
cheater
bit off,
from
but
Facebook. We're
still
doing an
on the
interview.
minimap.
But I'm well. How you been,
the
budgies?
constant UAV, it also shows you the people that have
Yeah,
ghost and all that
constant.
kind of shit.
Right, yeah. So it doesn't really matter what you have. That UAV is gonna give anybody any position over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a very powerful tool. Wow, that UAV always
yeah.
on, no
So,
matter what
full-
you have, is
Full
wow.
UAV at all times
See, I guess
across the whole map.
if you had somebody where they only even had the UAV without even aimbot, they could kind of be very hard to be detected. People wouldn't even know that they're cheating.
Yeah, because
Because
yeah.
there's no aimbot, but because you got it UAV, just that part, that is so potent. People could be getting 20, 30, 40 bombs and nobody would ever know anything because your shots are still gonna miss.
Yeah. So you're just going to play legitimately, and you know my teammates can't see this UAV. You know,
Wow.
it doesn't show my kill cam.
Look
The
at
only
that.
way you can see is if you watch my stream that I've got UAV all the time. But if I'm genuinely buying UAVs, then you know
That's exactly right. So
people aren't going to question it.
yeah, if you bought a UAV, you activated it, you'll be running that position anyway. Nobody's gonna know anything.
Yeah, exactly.
What are the
exactly.
chances to
So-
get detected of that? I mean, that is such a slim chance. Wow.
I don't know. If, Activision have
Oof.
like detected things like
Oof, look at those
you've unlocked
shots.
modes
Than
before. This is a bad gun. I prefer the SPR.
What do you think is the best one? Kar 98, SPR, no scopes?
I prefer the SPR.
SPR?
SPR.
My
yeah.
personal belief is it depends on the range you're trying to hit.
Right, yeah. I guess
I don't
SPR
really
is
use
better.
a Tundra.
Yeah, SPR
But yeah,
is
it's-
smooth as well. Very interesting, guys.
SPR
Very
does
interesting.
have a slow ADS, but I still prefer it.
It's very, very interesting.
But the only thing you can see on the stream is you can't even see what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, because so if you got your Streamlabs or whatever activate, nobody's gonna really see anything on it anyway. This is only on your screen, your monitor. The only way
Yeah,
somebody can really make a mistake is by showing that monitor. I guess put the camera onto it for a moment and then putting it away, and that's probably the only way to somehow really catch anybody.
Yeah, he's
No,
by.
there are more ways. Like
Yeah, but I'm not going to show it on XSplit.
Yeah. Well, if you do display capture, you'll still show it. It's only if you go game capture, you won't show it.
Right. Okay.
So if they're only showing their game and not like their whole screen, so you can't see if they alt tab out or anything like that,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 they're going to be cheating.
Rubbish.
Interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, I guess everybody will
A
be
lot of
running game.
cheats are what's called stream proof, which is only stream
Wow.
proof
Stream proof.
if they're only doing game capture. Like if
Ooh.
you do display capture, you'd see absolutely everything. You'd see the red boxes, the items, everything.
Yep, that makes sense. Thank you for explaining. Thank you guys as well.
This
Thank
is-
you for the interview. Appreciate it.
This is the guy that was playing with when we come across you and Salma.
Oh, right, right.
Um,
I was just like, Dixie, come on, man. I just left. But thanks for letting me know. Next time, as soon as I see you guys in the lobby, I'll be out of there straight away. I'm not sticking around.
You know, we play quite a lot now. He's on Australian servers, and for me to play Australian servers, I get 320 ping.
Yeah.
Like playing UK servers.
So how are you managing, I guess, with the ping?
Just for me, it felt easier in a way. Apart from I did die whilst you was watching.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
a
Sniping.
he's got
on
about
300
10,000
ping is
followers
very
on Facebook.
difficult
He's a level up,
because
and
from
he's
the
got
time you
6,000
shoot
likes.
to the time the bullet hits, they've already
He gets
moved out of
paid.
where the
People
box
pay
was.
him. Yeah, which
But
is pretty interesting.
You can still do it. You just swap over to like an AR or an SMG.
Don't leave them. They're in
Right.
a Bertha, so it's a bit more difficult to get them when they're in a Bertha.
Yeah, those Berthas are a tank. So I guess one thing, if you ever come across a cheetah in open field, get in the Bertha.
Yeah, but don't face a cheater.
Oh,
Never.
right.
Go
right.
backwards. You can't shoot through the back window. You can
You
only
can shoot through the front and the side.
Ah,
Front and side is very
okay.
easy.
Interesting.
So if you can throw the truck at them, throw the truck. But yeah.
Interesting. What about anything, for example, special perks having unlimited stopping power? Is anything like that possible, or do you think that's something
No, I've not come across that.
Okay. All right.
There's probably private hacks out there that people have made that they
Yeah.
use themselves and only themselves that have similar things. But a lot of stuff like that, when they start releasing it to the public, is when their detections increase and they can't do it no more.
Did you see the cheat where the guy was pinging
Night vision goggles?
people? Yeah, night vision goggles and pinging
Yeah.
people that he couldn't see.
Yeah, the night vision goggles. Yeah, I saw that.
That guy's never released his cheats. Like,
He makes them just for himself.
Yeah. So he
chances
gave it
that
away pretty much.
Raven knows how he's done it is very slim, probably.
Yeah.
By law, though.
I mean, even just thinking about it, how he's done that, that there's some serious coding behind it. I mean, you'd really have to tap into it and activate it, and yeah, that's I don't know what sort of programs they've used, but that would have required some serious
I remember
skill.
you saying that you made things for Counter-Strike back in the day.
Yeah. So
I'd like to
That was
know
the
about it
easiest
from
thing.
your view.
Yeah, so-
how did you
Go was
get
the
into
easiest
that?
game ever cheated.
Oh, so pretty much, I mean, the way back in the day, I went to uni. I did information technology and business, so IT and business. And we actually started off with Diablo 2, bit of, hex editing, Diablo 2, the binary and hex editing, I'm not sure if you guys played Diablo 2 back in the day. But we kind of made characters where people would be doing PvP and you'll walk out in the field and people would just instantly die. You didn't have to fight them because you just set your limits to a number that nobody could. And
Right.
it was, we actually did quite a lot of it. And then, 1.6, Visual Basic, C++, me and some friends, we got together, we were doing some coding, made a couple of things, made a little program, made some characters, missed the bubbles, and just wreaked havoc for a few months.
Yeah, CSGO is honestly, everyone I know that's ever coded, CSGO is apparently the easiest game to ever make a cheat for.
It was very simple back in the day, yeah, but I haven't done anything. It's been, so I am now, guys, I'm in my 30s, and that's been 10 years plus. So I haven't touched anything like that, and it's been 10 years plus. And
But what made you do it?
I was young.
Why did you do it?
I back in the day, I was young. I wanted to have fun. I was like, let's just try it out, see what it's like, and
So basic curiosity.
just wanted to try it. And that's why myself, I'm a very open person. I'm not here to say, and the whole community out there, they blame cheaters about everything. And I mean, to me, if I see somebody cheating in a server, I'll leave. Like, fuck it, it just
Yeah,
happens. It's gonna happen no matter what. I mean, Wall Street is getting cheated by people making millions, crypto, everything. I mean, everybody's doing some sort of unfair advantage in the world of gain something. And I mean, games, it's harmless. I mean, it's just a game at the end of the day. If people don't want to be in, if they don't like it, they can just easily leave. So that's kind of the mentality I have. So if somebody wants to do it, they want to have fun, that's okay. But the things that I was kind of curious about and I really wanted to know is Activision and so on, they always advertise they're banning hundreds of thousands of cheaters and hackers. And then next week,
of accounts.
And then next week, I'm seeing the same person, same people in the servers again. So I was like, you know the meme when they have that face like, huh? Like, huh? What happened? Who did they really ban? What happened? So it's just, I'm curious to know, I guess Victor's accounts, what sort of accounts they ban. And then, you know, people are telling me that, and I see this on Facebook a lot. I'm in a few Call of Duty Warzone pages where they're telling me that the accounts have been hacked. The accounts have been hacked. I had 3 of my friends telling me the same things. Accounts have been hacked. I'm like, bro, are you sure that you haven't used any sort of cheats or anything?
No, so I mean, before I started buying accounts like this,
sounds good, bro.
I used to buy level 1 accounts because, you know, I just used to get people to drop me weapons. I play with people that play on console, who have loadouts. They make me a loadout. We play, and before I come across this, I thought, you know, people that are getting banned. I'm reading Twitter and stuff like that myself, and I'm thinking like, no way, Activision haven't banned you. You've used something.
Yeah.
But actually, now I can understand that people get banned incorrectly. But Activision don't care.
That's right. So some people are getting reported for cheating even though they're good and they're getting banned. So I'm sort of wondering what sort of system do they have in place? And I don't think the system is working. I honestly don't think it's working at all.
Jeff Leach, for example,
manual reviews.
Yeah, but they don't do manual reviews, Jeff Leach was saying.
Interesting. See, that's what I'm wondering. I was always wondering because there's been times where I've reported in a month 20 people and you can see the same people next month. So I'm like, hang on, I don't think anything is really getting done here. And if it is, it might be luck or something might be going on. But most of the times I don't know what they're doing. And I was always wondering, and you know, people are talking about still the same thing. My account has been hacked. They tried to get it back, taking them 2 weeks. And then I had somebody else in my stream come in. It's like, yeah, I used cheats. I was shadow banned for 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm doing it again. So, and the same person has been cheating now for 6 months and hasn't been banned. So
I used to use the same account. I'd always go back on the same accounts.
Wow.
But now, like, with this, I just go on one account, play until I'm shadow banned. And then just leave it.
Wow.
You know, I think
wow.
There's no point even letting the ban expire because, you know, I'll just go and get another account. It's just pointless.
They're not hard to get.
Yeah, I mean, Dixie just mentioned $1 per account. So whoever has got the account, selling them. So that's probably what's going on. Whoever is getting the accounts is getting them, and those.
I'll put it to you this way, in just over 3 hours, I now have 212 Activision accounts.
212 Activision, and if you don't mind me asking,
some of those accounts have like Prestige 12, 30,000 kills on them.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Those are some high-ranking accounts where people play them almost every day. So if you don't mind me asking, Duffy, how did you get those yourself?
You just crack them. You use combo lists and a cracker, and yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
And you got to have a whole config set up and everything.
Wow.
So this guy did a birther.
Fortnite accounts.
Interesting. See, that's interesting. I mean, if you really put your mind to it, at the end of the day, there's a lot of things you can do. And I guess if you really want to get that account, you can get the account. Do you think? Do you think if you ever tried to get somebody like Nick Merckx or somebody out there that you could actually accomplish it and get it?
See, that would be a hard thing because higher value streamers to the game itself, if their accounts got hacked, I have a feeling that they would have like a direct contact to Activision. and
Right,
they'll be able to
right.
rectify that fairly quickly.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's like people like Tim and that, when they get continually stream sniped by the same people again and again, they've actually got a line that they can contact Activision on, and
That's
they
right,
look into it
yeah.
straight away.
Yeah, they also partnered with a game, and they probably
Yeah.
just want, and I mean, if they got about 20, 40, sometimes 60,000 people watching, I mean, as a company, they want to have somebody there all the time to make sure
That's
those
it.
fans know that, oh yeah, they are banning cheaters, it's working.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
ban people.
yeah, it makes the company look good. I mean, for that 1%
Yeah.
of the time, but most of the times, they probably just
They don't
try
care.
to, yeah, that's exactly right.
That's like they go on that
Very
cheaters are
interesting.
ruining their best work of their lives. Like, let's be honest, look at Fortnite. When Fortnite first got released, there was cheaters in it
Wow.
left, right, and center. Then they installed Easy Anti-Cheat and BattleEye. The
Yeah.
cheating problem died down a hell of a lot. It's still there. There's always going to be people that want to cheat in games.
Yeah.
But if Activision really cared about it, they'd put an anti-cheat in, and
But
they'll
they've
solve a
proven that they
shitload of it.
can do it. They've proven they can do it.
Look at
They
what was it, Black
disabled
Ops 3?
Warzone
Black Ops 4?
Companion.
Yeah.
And Warzone, you can't even use Warzone Companion anymore. Because
Yeah.
it's detected. So
Yeah.
they've proof that they can detect people running programs. If you try and open, for example, a packet sniffer, your
debugger.
game closes.
If you have a
Right.
debugger open when you boot up, you get permanently banned.
Uh-huh. Interesting. So I guess they're trying in a way. They're trying to do it, but there's always gonna, if there's a will, there's a way. If you really want to do it, if you're clever, you can make it and do it. You're gonna get around it, and you'll accomplish it. Yeah. By the way, I'm watching you. I just want to say those kills you just did, I was just wow. The way that you shot through the Bertha with the shots, I would need to have
Yeah,
stopping
yeah.
power on my AR to be able to do that. I mean, the way that you hit those shots, that was just insane.
That's like all the cheats now for Warzone and that, they're all coming out with silent aim.
Yeah, but I've not got it on because I don't like playing with silent aim. You know, I'd much
It's
rather
too-
if
it's
somebody
too
watches
dirty.
me,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
much rather them know.
That's something I was mentioning before, by the way, Darkby. So with silent aim, and so how does that actually work? If somebody wanted to cheat with silent aim, what sort of, does it still go for the head, or does it hit around it? What sort of hit marker does it
Silent
use?
Depending on the cheat you use with silent aim, some of them will have the bone selection keys, so you can either select to automatically aim at heads and things like that. Like Dixie right now, I would imagine would be running heads
I'm on
bone
head
scan.
scan.
Heads, yeah.
head
So
scan.
basically, it'll be prioritizing headshots, but
Yeah.
if the head's not visible and their arm or chest is visible, they'll shoot at that first.
Right.
So with silent aim, it is a brutal, dirty aiming method where basically the game has a field of view circle for the aimbot to register people in it.
Yeah.
If once they enter in that circle, if you're on silent aim, you don't even need to look at them. You can just shoot and it will just kill them straight up.
Wow.
Like, where's this video?
So look, I'm gonna do this just to try this.
Okay.
Put your FOV up like halfway.
Let's have a look at this. Did you just kill the guy on the left by shooting to the right?
I broke him. Sorry, I broke him. So I'm gonna
Okay.
just play up. So we're equal.
Where's this video? It's in here somewhere.
Oh, I just saw that. Insane. That
That is a
was
dirty,
insane.
dirty way to-
Wow.
I don't play like that because I'd much rather,
Woo.
somebody see that I killed him. Now his kill cam will just show what you see there.
Yeah, that was insane. See, that's
Yeah.
your next level. So that's definitely something. So I guess if you had three maybe in a helicopter with somebody flying the helicopter, get LMGs, just shoot down, you can pretty much just
Yeah.
wipe people just flying over the whole map.
That's like in Fortnite, back when I was really big in cheating in Fortnite
Wow.
and selling them and things like that. There was a cheat made by a company called Apple Cheats, and they had an item called Magic Bullet. So in Fortnite, people would box up and everything like that. What Magic Bullet would do with snipers would shoot through walls, buildings, and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
you join
instantly
me?
hit them. No, if I got to do that, I got to reboot them.
Yeah, no.
I'm like cracking at the moment, so I'm only 11% through my 1.3 million list.
Wow, that's very interesting, guys. That is pretty crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
And what do you think about, so, you know, the other thing I was always wondering, so people are, as I mentioned before, wondering about the accounts, getting the accounts back. So for example, if you have one of those accounts and you for example, I guess, manage to crack the passport and use one of the accounts, some people are saying that sometimes they never get the account back, or it's taking them a while to get the accounts back. But I guess in your situation, I guess it's going to be just another easy process to get more and more whenever you want to.
Yep.
So,
Like, it's really easy to get accounts. Like, I just got my combo list for this one, my 1.3 million one, about 3 hours ago, just from Googling. I got it,
Yeah.
put it on, and in 3 hours, I've gotten 220 accounts out of it.
220 accounts. Wow, that is a lot of accounts.
And I've only spent, I think, 30 AUD on some high quality proxies for it, and that's about it.
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting.
But even if you sell them at $1 a time, he's only spent
Yeah,
$30.
And I've made 200 USD out of it.
That's exactly right. You can just sell those accounts. So yeah, $1 each. I mean, you could, and I don't know, but you could potentially have an account where people have spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on cosmetics and items.
But Activision don't care.
Yeah.
But they don't. It's like they're going about two-factoring and everything like that. You can still get past it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's always two-factor and everything. But I mean, yeah, I see people that they almost have every skin in the game and every gun and every pretty much color, camo, and yeah, I mean, imagine how they would feel end of the day if they approach Activision. Can we get your account back? And they're just getting ignored, because that's kind of what's happening with those people. They go to Facebook, how do I get my account back? I activate Activision, or I haven't heard for 2 weeks, and they kind of get stuck.
Activision don't care. Like, I was originally, do you remember back when Warzone had their first ever ban wave?
Yeah,
and they banned something like 50,000 people incorrectly.
Yeah.
I was one of them, and I used nothing back then. I think in 3-4 months, I only had 2 Warzone wins. So as soon as that happened, I was like, right, I'll try and get my account back.
Yeah.
Didn't get it back, couldn't get it back, wouldn't respond. So I was like, screw it. They want to, do this. I'll turn around and do exactly what they're banning people for. They want to wrongfully ban people and not respond. Why should we play the game the way they want us to do it if they're not going to be there to rectify the shit they do?
Hey, and in the end of the day, something needs to be done. And if they do this to people, it's always gonna be around. But I guess Activision is making billions. Do they really care?
Yep.
That's one of the things. Their wallet is growing no matter what, and
that's why they mainly do account bans on people, not permanent hardware bans. Even their hardware bans are easy to get past. But they mainly do it because then the same people that are cheating make new Battle.net accounts, link them to Activision accounts, get new accounts, and it keeps their player numbers high.
That's exactly right. They're always still making the bank in the end. Activision's still making money. And they're probably looking at the charts. Have we gone down? We haven't. We up? Don't worry about it. Leave it. Continue.
Yeah.
I mean, the model is working.
Comes out, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Battlefield 5, I played it a bit. Battlefield 5 still had quite a lot of hackers and cheaters in it as well. But yeah, I don't know what the new one is going to be like. And I mean, DICE is normally good.
They're doing a battle royale for it.
Yeah, and DICE is normally good, but yeah, they need to put some attention into, I guess, anti-cheat software and everything as well. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, in the next 10 minutes, I will 10 minutes.
Go the opposite way, make it a futuristic one, put anti-cheats in it, and it's going to be lit.
That's one thing that people are always pretty much asking. And I mean, to me, my friends I play with and so on, it's not really a big thing. I mean, when we come across cheaters, we're like, it doesn't matter. It's not one of the things where we make a living of streaming, we make a living of playing. But there's people that sometimes we play with, they play this game every day, and they content creators, and when they come across a cheater, you can see them lose it, and they don't understand, and they always...
So I'm in the UK, obviously, and there's a UK streamer.
Well, he just said Activision banned him incorrectly.
Who really...
That's why he did it.
I don't know why, but it really annoys me. So I found...
Wait a minute, he's your cousin.
I don't like taking pleasure in people's pain, but you know,
Hey,
I've
so
seen
tell
him
me
on
what
stream.
happened. What happened? This is interesting. And how did he
So,
feel?
I mean, uh, I'm probably gonna die here. I've got a rubbish gun.
Don't forget he made you that song, Dixie.
So basically, look, let me look. I don't know. You should be able to hear this.
He's on screen, look. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Yeah. Yeah, let me tell you something. Hey, it's Dixie.
Right. So I'm not gonna play it all, but like that guy made that song live on his stream because I just killed him. Right.
Yeah.
Literally. But prior to this, I used to go in games, and his attitude. Okay, so most content creators are quite. You know, I've watched Z-Laner. He doesn't get angry.
Yeah.
Quite
Very
jovial.
often. Storm Mountain is a great guy. Like I've watched Storm Mountain many times, and he's very calm, and you know you can tell he enjoys what he does. But for example, I watched Nitro Luke, and I used to watch him every morning when I was going to work. So I start work about 4 a.m. So he streams American time. So until about 9 a.m. my time, he's streaming. So I'm listening to him playing, and he's constant. Oh, this guy's a hacker. This guy's a hacker. So I thought, why not? Let's go and get into a game with Nitro and just
Yeah.
just do it. Just actually show him that you know.
It's Dixie.
Yeah, there are cheaters, but most of the people you're saying are cheaters are not cheating. Like, why? So I've joined him many a times, killed him many a times, and at first he used to get really angry, and you know he'd lose his shit.
Yeah, yeah. I know you. I know Nitro. I've seen him. He's got a lot of haters. A lot of people hate on him. I think it's sometimes
yeah.
the attitude and so on. I mean, I don't really know him. I don't follow him, but I've seen him. I've seen some of his streams. So yeah. How did he feel at the end of the
For me,
day? Like
that attitude is not one that I like. So killing him was absolutely
pleasure.
great, mate.
Yeah. How did you feel? Like
Yeah. I mean, you know, he used to play with some really good players.
This is
He
interesting.
did. So like Cryptix. Cryptix is probably one of the best people that I've seen him play with. But even he's getting accusations now. But I mean, I spectated. Everyone says, "Oh, that streamers are cheaters." Okay, some of them do. Some of them don't.
Yeah, some get
So,
caught. Yeah,
you
that's
know,
right.
I went to spectate Nitro in a game once his teammate Cryptic killed me. But he just kept dying. Now, if you're a good player, you know, why have you just died when I'm spectating you? I just don't understand, like,
Interesting.
why he would die and play so badly when he knows somebody that can see what he's aiming at is watching him.
Yeah,
He
that's
literally
exactly
couldn't kill
right.
anything. That to me is suspicious. But
That is.
like
The changing.
You can make this so you know nobody can see, or it's very hard to detect what you're doing.
Hey,
You know,
Hectic,
I
how
could
are you,
put
my
a
friend?
smooth aim very low. Nobody's going to report me. Oh, look, I built my career as a streamer. Everybody knows my name. You know, when it's just him. You know what I mean? They're not going to report him.
Yeah.
You know, or if you get 1 or 2 reports a game, like I don't know how many people spectated me in the last game, but I mean, I've had games where I've had 30 plus spectators in the game watching me. If all of them report me, then I'm going to get shadowed pretty quick.
Yeah. See, that's
But
one
they
interesting thing you
don't-
mentioned.
It doesn't happen.
It's the thing you just mentioned before about certain streamers popping off, getting ridiculous kills, and then you suddenly spectate them and they die to a potato. That's one thing I've been curious about for a long time. There's been few people that I've come across and they just drop shot you or 360 around the corner shoot you or do some crazy stuff. But then you watch them, and as soon as you watch them, you're like, hang on, how do you play like that? Did he turn his hacks off or something happened? And I definitely agree with you. I believe there's quite a big number of streamers that silently cheat, but they don't want anybody knowing.
Yeah.
They use the
closet
mentality
cheaters.
of can't beat 'em, join 'em.
Yeah, but that's one thing about yourself, Darkby. I hope you don't mind me repeating again. The way that they banned you and you couldn't get your account back,
yeah.
that is something that I would be really frustrated about myself. I would be angry, especially if you're legit 2 wins, you bought a couple of packs here and there, you spent, for example, $100, and then you try to get your account back. Nah, I mean, I would be frustrated because you haven't done anything.
Yep.
And then, I mean, see, in a situation like that, if people try, like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna cheat because your company sucks. I mean, you guys banned me incorrectly, don't want to do
Pretty
anything.
much.
I mean, what sort of customer service is this? I mean, I paid for this shit. I
Wow.
paid for it. I'm playing a game. I'm paying for this. So, and then I can't get my
it.
account back. I'm like, fuck it.
That's like when you get banned from like
It's
Warzone, you can't even go back in and play the Modern Warfare campaign. You're banned from the whole thing,
yeah.
even though the campaign doesn't rely on the online functionality.
Yeah, see that side of process, I honestly think is very poor from Activision. But like you said, they probably just end of the day, they don't care. They're still making the money, their buck.
Yep.
And the way it's working out for them is their graphs numbers are still going up. So they're like, well, why should we invest? It's not really doing us any harm.
That's it.
It's
But
just
they
what
always
it
give
is.
big numbers to make people impressed and like, yeah, you're doing something. But I mean, we're still here.
That was like the other night with the other night they had a ban wave based on people using certain spoofers, so hardware changing software. They banned, I think it was about 15,000 people.
Yeah.
Then they banned a few certain email provider accounts that they've detected to be double linked. That was about another 5 to 10,000 accounts.
Yeah.
And all they're gonna do is spend $2 to buy $3 on an account. And
That's
then they'll be back
exactly
in the same
right.
day.
Yeah. It's interesting. I've always been wondering about that side. Always been wondering about the end process when people get banned, what happens. So you having that experience, Darkby, that's pretty much something I wanted to know because I've had before a friend, I don't know how he did it. It took him 4 weeks. He said he's gone through a lot of pain, a lot of frustration to get his account back, but he managed to get it back after a month. I don't know how he did it, but
Because when you message Activision with proof of
You gotta provide all
purchase,
your purchase details and
no,
transaction IDs and shit.
yeah, saying that you've purchased something on that account and that it takes a month to recover.
right, okay. So I guess you have to get
That's
your
the only way someone can get their account back if you take full authorization to it and two-factor someone else's account. The only way they can get it back if it's two-factored is by messaging them with proof of purchase of something on that account and the
Yeah.
fucking card
Like if
info.
you
Wow.
have not purchased anything on that account, there is no chance you're getting it back.
Yeah, zero.
interesting. Yeah, so you gotta log into your PayPal history transactions.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for explaining. That's something I was wondering.
No
It's-
problem, bro.
I mean, like that's one of the things with Activision. I mean, it's probably one of the things they could do. They could possibly bring out some sort of better anti-cheat or software where they need to have some sort of programs running which can slow things down. But even if they do, end of the day, people are still gonna get around it. They're still gonna be cheaters no matter what.
Well,
That's
the truth
point.
about COD is it does have an anti-cheat. I'm not going to lie about that. It does have an anti-cheat, but it's a piece of shit. It's basically the exact same anti-cheat that's in Destiny that Bungie uses, which
Yeah.
is a screenshot method. So, depending on what you've got to do to trigger it to actually run, is it will randomly take a screenshot of your entire screen.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, some of the programs out there will actually hide the ESP so you won't see boxes or anything, so they can't detect it.
Right. Yes. Yes.
That's like part of their manual review team. is
Very
they go over the
interesting, guys.
screenshots from your gameplay
Hmm.
because they can't say you're cheating, even if you're doing like 360 snapping their heads, tracking them and everything, and not moving off their head, because they can't prove that that's a cheat. Because they
Yeah.
can't physically see red boxes, item ESP, none of that.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Whereas if they had a proper anti-cheat, that would be able to see the memory lanes you've injected things into, if you've injected anything into the same memory that the game's using and everything like that, they'd be able to determine it. But they don't.
That's it. That's something they would probably need. But yeah, as you mentioned before as well, do they really want to invest the money into it? Are the numbers going down? End of the day, it's I think the way they're making so much money from Warzone right now that it's not really bothering them at all.
Yeah. They won't worry about
That's
nothing
good.
until the bottom line starts hurting.
That's it. Exactly right. I mean, if they lose profits, how much can they afford? People are still playing. Warzone is getting, I mean, if every time I check streams and Twitch, 150,000 viewers on average every day, sometimes less than 150 to 100. I mean, it's always one of the top
Dixie,
three.
bro,
Yo,
can you open your map for 1 sec so I can take a screenshot of the fucking UAV? Can you zoom in a bit?
The
Yeah,
UAV.
look at that.
I love you, Minnie. I love you. The UAV.
Fucking UAV, cunt.
Look at
Fuck
that.
yeah, bruh.
these Australians are weird people.
Hey, let's go, mate. Yeah, buddy.
You're not Australian, are you? 15.
So I live in Brisbane. I've been here for 20 years, but I was born in Croatia.
Oh,
Bosnia.
okay.
Yeah,
My
so
Croatian cousin.
yeah, so I was born there originally. So, but I would say I'm Australian because I'm have a passport. I've been here for 20 years.
Yeah, you've been here long enough to be classed as Aussie, mate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I classify myself as Aussie. If somebody says where you from, I'm Australian, I'm Aussie. But originally everybody's like, but what about your accent? Oh yeah, because of that, this and that. So it's still around.
Mate, I'm only second generation Australian.
And I sometimes I actually teach. So I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. I teach them my language, the Croatian Bosnian language, and the 4-year-old can understand it, and he can have a conversation with me, which is pretty cool.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to travel back in the day. The way we used to back in the day. I want to travel again back overseas, and I want them to experience it. And the food there is amazing. It's just so good. I can't wait to go back again. This whole COVID thing is just ridiculous.
Yeah, once the whole COVID thing settles down and we can travel again, like I want to go over to Turkey.
Oh, right. Have you been before?
Turkey.
You are
No.
fucking Turk.
Oh, Istanbul, Turkey, the Grand Bazaar, and get the
it
kebabs.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
I've been to Turkey before. I've been with the Dolphins and.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
it's a
been
nice
a
place,
crazy
right?
stream, guys.
Everyone seems to
So
go to the same place, Marmaris.
pretty interesting.
and It is quite touristy, but
guys gave me the opportunity to have a chat to them about the whole
Someone felt
process, how it works.
Yeah, it's like I got a mate of mine.
They
that I
get
met
accounts.
ages ago through
and
some
everything,
chats and things
so
like that. He lives
I'll
over
give you
there,
guys a summary
and he sent
after,
me photos of it. It's fucking amazing.
which is pretty interesting. Some stuff I haven't known. It's really cool. I always wanted to stand these little things and bits and pieces. So yeah, we got Dixie and a few of his friends, and yeah, it's very interesting how there's quite a lot of software on a system and how it works and how you can get accounts, and it's just interesting to know how the ban wave works and how they say they ban people but they don't. So it's something I've always been wondering for a very long time.
wow!
You got headshot, Dixie.
Hey, it happens probably to everybody, all the best of us.
Yeah.
Alright guys,
Even Jesus died.
I want to say, guys, it's been an hour. I don't want to take any more of your time. I want to thank you, Dixie. Thank you very much for the interview. I really
No worries,
appreciate it. Dark Beef, thank you very much for the feedback about the whole Activision banning and everything. Actually, I was really curious about it. I really appreciate your feedback. And Minnie, thank you as well. Thank you for coming in and mentioning as well what happens with the 1 month ban and how it works, which may help some people, to even have a two-way authenticator enabled and actually maybe collect the purchase history to get it back, because a lot of people on the forums, always say they have been hacked, they can't get their account back. But from what I can tell, from this whole thing is it's Activision that's actually got a very poor process in the end, and the lack of care from Activision is probably what's causing a lot of shift and people to cheat in the end as well. So it's something they definitely have to work on. I think they definitely have to change the system and the processes here.
Well, the thing is,
100%.
as soon as one thing gets hard, people move to the easiest thing. And COD at the moment is the easiest thing to crack, hack, etc. So they're not going to sit there and go out of their way to play a game and then hack when it's just a shit fight. So the easiest thing to do at this point in time is crack COD accounts and hack COD. So that's what people are going to do. They're not going to go out of their way unless they are obsessed with that in particular game.
Exactly
They're gonna go with
right.
what's easier for them.
Yeah, if they had some insanely difficult, complex anti-software or anti-cheat system software in place and a kind of different process, or even with maybe managing the accounts so people can't access them, it would deteriorate a lot of things and people probably wouldn't cheat as much.
Would have been less of it.
Yeah.
A lot less.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Now, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. And again, just so you know, I am not going to judge you in any way. I really wanted to know how this happened. So,
That's cool, man.
it's, I mean, everybody
Yeah, mate, I'm
has fun.
expecting to rock up on my door in fucking 15 minutes.
No chance. So thanks very much, guys. I'm gonna jump on some games. Whoever is finished, have a good evening.
Enjoy.
Dixie, have a great day.
Can we play?
Appreciate it.
Check out my Shopee if you want any accounts.
Maybe
Can we
Teach me how to do it.
maybe
Teach me how
we'll
to do it, Minnie.
have
Yeah,
another.
I'll teach you how to do it.
Oh no, it's okay. I'll be okay. But hey, it's interesting to know. Who knows? I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there people are gonna do.
Oh god, yeah.
I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna play my friends that are legit. I mean, they don't like to play with cheaters or anything, but
Oh, damn
Nah,
it.
just so you know, it's
that
all
sounds
legit.
reasonable.
But maybe maybe one day if I had a different account off stream, I can join you or something, and I can just watch.
It's
I'll
cool, man.
I'll bomb myself, I'll kill myself, burn myself, and I just get some popcorn and just watch.
I love
No,
it.
enjoy
I love
your
it.
stream, brother.
All right, see you, boys. Bye bye.
Enjoy, man.
All right, guys, that was really interesting. Everybody who's been here, thank you very much for watching. That was. Let me just kill this number two. Number two, we're gonna kill this. We're gonna make this full screen. Let me just have a look. Where is my video capture? Video screen. All right, guys. Anybody has been watching, that was really interesting. Hey, that was really nice. Again, Dixie, everybody, I actually appreciate it. That was really nice for those guys letting me be there and just watch them and have the conversation, to be able to talk about it, to see what's going on, and the way that we can see what's going on and summarize it, guys. We kind of know that there's few things that Activision needs to change. Activision will need to change a few things. And it's, hey, thank you, Dixie Ragez. Appreciate it again. Thank you very much, man. I've always been wondering about the back process of things, guys, about why people do certain things. And the most one I've always been wondering about, as I mentioned before, is a lot of people go on Facebook that I'm a member of many groups and telling me that their accounts have been hacked. I haven't been able to get it back, or I can't get it back. How do I get it back? My account has been hacked. And, you know, finding out that there is ways and systems where you can get accounts and get a couple hundred accounts in a couple hours or 1 hour. High ranking accounts with 30,000 kills or so. It's something that's very frightening for a lot of people. And being somebody, for example, to have an account where you've been playing since season 1, every day till now, and logging on, where if you have spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars and you can't get your account back, what do? You contact Activision and you try to find out what's happening for weeks and weeks, and nothing is getting done. And what if you don't have proof, or you can't get proof? What are your chances? And I mean, getting told by the other gentleman as well that was on there, saying that he never cheated, had 2 wins, and to him, he got banned for no reason, pretty much. It's just frightening to know that you can get banned for doing nothing. You get, so those ban waves that they're doing of people banning hundreds of thousands or tens, 20, 30 thousands. Majority of the people they're banning are not cheating. They're banning random accounts. What? What's going on? They're banning legitimate players because Activision can't see anything. They can't see the unlimited radar hack. They can't see all of those bits and pieces, which is kind of very interesting. So that side of things was something that I was really curious about, and how it actually worked. That hundreds of thousands of accounts they have been banning legitimate accounts. They have been banning cheaters. And for example, we just watched the gameplay, and again, thank you Dixie for sharing about how everything works and how everything is done. And he's only been banned twice since Warzone has come out. And they've been banning hundreds of thousands of accounts. And then his mate that didn't cheat was banned. Couldn't get his account back. He never cheated, couldn't get his account back. So it's like, well, fuck you, fuck it, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna just get all the accounts and everything, because why? Activision, where's your support? Where's your customer service? So, you know, it shows a bit that as they mentioned as well, you can't blame somebody for cheating or hacking if Activision makes it too easy. As they mentioned as well, the system that they have in place, for example, right now with the anti-cheat software, that it's that bad that it's not really doing anything. But Activision is making money. Do they really want to invest in a better anti-cheat system? I don't think they will. I don't think they will. So our servers and everything going forward will probably always going to be the same. Nothing is going to change. Cheaters always going to be there. Nothing is changing. Normal people are getting banned that shouldn't be getting banned, can't get their accounts back. Other people that are playing, that are spending hundreds of dollars on accounts that are banned for no reason, will not be getting their accounts back. So Activision has made it too easy. The guys even said it's an easy platform to cheat on and such an easy platform to buy accounts from. Your account is worth $1. No matter if you spend thousands of dollars on whatever you have in all those skins or whatever you have, your account is worth $1. That's how much your account is worth. And they can get a couple hundred accounts in 30 minutes. They can sell them for 200 US. Boom. Make money. People pay also money to, you know, get wins and everything. So, but yeah, so the moral of the story is, if anti-cheats were a little bit different for Warzone, so if Warzone invested a bit of money to invest in a really good anti-cheat system, then we would see a massive decline of cheaters because it would be too difficult to cheat. There wouldn't be as many, they would be very rare. What it would mean is, because there wouldn't be such a high amount of cheaters, there would be a very small amount of cheaters. They could even just have a center that manually live reviews logs and probably just ban cheaters within hours. But it would need to start with Activision investing money in a better anti-cheat system, because as mentioned, the one that they have is doing nothing. And getting accounts, Activision banning accounts, boom, 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 200 every hour, 30 minutes. They need to have something better in place that locks those accounts away, or people can't access them. Some sort of server with different encryptions where people can't get to them or reach them. They need to have something in place. So the protection on your accounts, guys, your accounts are protected. Very minimal, very minimal. Enable two-way authentication. If you ever lose your account, you know how to get it back, as they mentioned. Enable two-way authenticators. Make sure they're enabled. make sure you keep all your receipts about what you purchased, because you have to provide it. In a month's time, you may get your account back. That's probably going to be the only way to get it back. And if they don't give it to you, then you have to make a new one. If Activision doesn't change anything, or use a strong password. Hey, there we go. Use a strong password. Hey, Darkby, thanks very much. Thanks, appreciate it. Use a strong password, but apart from that, never use the same password. Hey, there we go. And apart from that, guys, if Activision just really showed some sort of care towards their community and everybody in general, there would be a decline of cheaters. So we know that as a fact. Always use different passwords and never save them to your PCs. There we go, guys. It's something that you can do to protect yourself, because you know that end of the day you will just have to do this for yourself, because Activision may not be there for you, because they're not there for you with anti-cheat systems that you really deserve. So the level of care is not really there. So I appreciate, again, thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate the time and the feedback. It's something that I've been very curious about, how the backside is handled, and I never thought, I was a person that thought, yeah, they got this, you know, this in place, but after discussion, the confidence level of having this in place, banning these people has gone. They got this in place, they got this in place. They banning cheaters. No, they banning normal players. Cheaters are down there. So yeah, they really need to get their shit together. All right, there we go. Now let's play some Warzone, friends. Let's get it. Gonna play some chill Warzone with some friends today. We got Summer Slay, we got Phil, so just gonna play some really chill